Abbas leads 1-0 love all.
Abbas takes the first game. She certainly looks like she means business tonight. She was down 2-love against Amina Orfi in round of 16 at the World Champs.
Yeah, she really showed the minerals there, didn't she? The mental toughness. I always thought of her as a bit of a front runner, but that was a great comeback, and to do it against somebody like Orfi is super impressive.
And also in the quarter-final match, that was close, but stayed in against El Hammami. She was getting better as the match went on. She lost the third in the tiebreak.
Yes, Lat. Clear review, Abbas. On the yes, led decision.
And that's a bit the problem for Gohar, is she's just missing her lines too often. And that's another example of it.
Well, she was going for a kill there, wasn't she? I mean, it was nowhere near. Nowhere near her usual standard. Clipping the side wall, popping up. I think Alette is fair. I think it stopped just a little bit short.
Yeah, Abbas is just sort of looks like she's got the stroke.
I just thought that she wasn't quite far enough in front there, Gohar, to give a stroke, but what do I know? But she's definitely having a problem with clearing in this match, and just the accuracy levels that she usually has. Gohar, not quite there.
We're not seeing any sort of structured short play there to the front. That's another stroke.
Yeah, it's popping up, isn't it? I think Gohar's stuff to the back is pretty good. It's been accurate. It's been good to the back of the court, but the stuff to the front is lacking a little bit.
Is that down to the fact that Abbas, because obviously she's playing at such a high pace as well, that's that lane drop that we haven't seen. That's good work from Gohar. That all, you can hear her.
And out 1-2.
Just urging herself on. She needed that. Not just the point, but just to win the point in that fashion.
Oh, good get, good get. She is. It's interesting you mentioned the lobs and holds. Abbas does look like, I mean, she's not doing it a lot, but I have seen her do it occasionally here. Looks like she's thinking about trying to do things outside the box a little bit against Gohar, and not just smack everything and try to beat her on pace.
As Gohar just decides to smack the ball after the rally's finished.
Just letting out a bit more aggression.
Yeah, I like that, the way we're seeing that slide in movement when she needs it at full stretch and then lifting out of that front right.
She did a wonderful lob back end of the first. Can't really recall her doing that very often over the years, and she's hit that post as well. Just asking some difficult questions of Gohar.
The post is disguised so well with the drive. You can see Gohar there just sort of checking her movement forward.
I'll tell you what, if Abbas, oh, lovely line. If Abbas keeps playing like this, Gohar is really going to have to pull something out of the bag. What a great boast again. This is great play.
She's gone the wrong way there.
Stroke Abbas.
Oh my goodness, she's gone the wrong way, Parky. I don't know how that's a stroke.
Player review.
She actually stumbles as she takes off.
Yeah, she sort of goes sort of in the middle, doesn't she, rather than to the right.
Player review. Gohar on the stroke.
Got herself caught there.
And that's more of a no-let for me.
I would.
Just view here, she'd probably get away with a let.
I would go with a let.
A little high, but
yeah.
She's certainly gone the wrong way.
I'm going with the let ball here, Johnny.
Movement's very, very unconvincing.
But the drop shot was poor, wasn't it? So there wasn't there was definitely sufficient time for her to
Stroke
change
Abbas,
direction.
decision upheld. Gohar has
I'm
no
not a fan
review
of seeing
remaining.
players getting strokes
And
when the
out.
movement is
No.
stumbling
3-2.
and
No,
going in the wrong direction.
I agree.
You got one review. You got one review.
Bit of fortune there for Abbas, and this is only going to increase the edginess of Gohar. 3-2 now. Serious speed on her when she needs it, Parky. Abbas. Can she keep moving and bringing those repeat speed efforts?
Well, she's going to have to.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Gohar is not going to go away.
Now.
Another high quality rally. Abbas is the more aggressive one, throwing attacks.
And the more accurate, I'd say, to the front. More ideas, more sort of imagination to the front of the court than Gohar.
Yeah, she's got the addition of the boast, and that we saw that backhand cross flick.
4-2.
Gohar's shots generally at the front, it's drops, you know, working off the boast. She's not initiating it a lot at the moment.
Just pointing to her head there, Gohar, just trying to get herself back on her feet mentally. Try and hit her marks. That was a huge ala as that ball goes into the
And
tin
out
from Abbas.
3-4.
Just trying to get into the mind of her opponent.
Major free decision in Gohar appeal.
This is what Abbas is also bringing in abundance, is a fair bit of... She's ready to tussle with Gohar around that tee area.
Yeah, she's certainly not holding back here. I mean, I feel like Abbas is just trying to get back to the tee. Shouldn't Gohar go sort of behind her there slightly? Look at where the ball's bouncing. It's a good length here. The ball is bouncing behind the service box.
And that's why Abbas helped the video ref by pointing to the corner.
Hand out.
She got
5-3.
almost in a dancing motion with Gohar there. Huge. Also, again, Abbas has had the run of the VR decision, that's for sure. Oh, that's an unbelievable shot again. You talked about the variation, and that's another one. Soft trickle boast.
Yeah, it looks like she's really come out with the game plan here. Abbas is really following it through really well. Got a bit of a clunk in the face there on the follow through.
Are you okay, Miss Abbas?
Might be.
Are you okay?
You know, sometimes when you get the strings in the eye, I think she might have just caught her, which can be really painful.
She actually ran into Gohar's. Oh, Gohar.
Oh,
And
yeah,
out
the butt of the
4-6.
racket, isn't it?
Exactly.
In the sort of the eye socket.
When you see that, you have to sort of cast your mind over to some of those other things that we've seen recently.
Yeah.
She was onto that one as well. That would have been a winner.
Should have had that, shouldn't she? It was there for the taking.
5-6.
Fascinating match, though, between these two. Great to see after those sort of 5 drubbings that Abbas has had in the last few years. This is a great performance. Can she keep it going?
No let.
That's another good line. No review left either. She's very frustrated now, Gohar.
Hand out 7-5.
Didn't see this coming, Parky, that Abbas should be winning those situations down that backhand line where she's holding strong.
I mean, she's one of the few women, I think, that can compete with Gohar on that backhand. I mean, the hitting is just ridiculous. I think I had a joke with her before about if she ever practices a forehand when she does solo. And she says, yeah, I need to do it, but then every time I see her, she's just on the backhand side whacking it. But certainly paying off here. And Good lifting as well. She didn't often lift like that, and it was very tight.
Yes, let. Yes, let. Yes, let. Come down, come down.
I think
Yes,
Abbas
let.
is used to,
Pardon?
at her, you know, her level, top
Looks
10 in
fine
the
to me.
world, bottom
Just
end of the
carry
top
on.
10. She can pummel
Yeah,
her
yeah, I
opponents
can
like
see.
Gohar does, you know. But she can't do that against Gohar.
7-5.
Abbas just making it difficult for Gohar to get through there, and Gohar, it's kind of like a little bit of her own medicine sort of coming back at her here.
It is. It is. It's impressive from Abbas.
We saw this against Amina Orfi, Parker, this determination and resilience. I think plenty of it again here.
And out
But what
6-7.
we've seen there is an improvement in that forehand drop shot from Nouran Gohar. She's hit a few tins and she's hit a few loose ones. That was the best one, and it made Abbas go into that corner. That's the first thing you have to do, isn't it? So she gained a little bit of confidence from that.
Yes, let.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of contact. Abbas is the
Calm
one
down.
that seems to
Yes,
be more
just
at
a little.
ease with it all. Gohar's, you hear the voice of
6-7.
Gohar pleading with the ref quite often now.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of desperation, isn't there, from Gohar? It's a very, very tough quarter-final for her here. An inspired Abbas. Not used to even losing a game against this opponent in recent years.
I was on comms on the match at the Egyptian Open, and it was on this court, Parker.
Yeah.
And we saw way more of that, which we haven't seen. Errors from Abbas.
Yeah, sure.
The line hitting of Gohar pressed her back in the court. She wasn't getting any looks, but she's so much more assertive now.
This is what she does against the top three, the big three, and players above herself a bit more.
7
But yeah, this match has been so consistent. She could have gone straight though, couldn't she? I know she hit the tin, but front right was wide open. But yeah, Abbas, she's cut out the, or cut down the unforced errors, and she's been really creative with the short game.
Yes, let.
It has to be a let.
Yes,
It's not a
let.
stroke. She's not in a commanding position
It's
there,
only prevented.
Gohar.
Infected.
Yeah, it was more affected and prevented. High pace rally
7
again.
all, left box.
When are we going to see a physical toll here, Simon? Because they've been going at it. It's been unrelenting. The way that they're tussling with each other, and the hitting has been hard all the way as well.
I think it's going to be a while. You're absolutely right, but and it's hot. But both super athletes, I think it's going to be sort of well into the third game before we see any of that taking effect. Maybe even the fourth, if we get there. Oh, it's clever. It's clever. That has been really useful, that backhand boast, and that was a little bit
out
different, that one,
8-7.
because there was a long delay. Look at this delay. She waited for Gohar to come in on the left side, and then she just popped it in. Really simple.
And again, she's able to level up at the back of the court. That cross court stuck in the corner, forcing the loose ball.
Down.
But that is going to be the Achilles heel, if there is one.
Hand out 8 all.
Yeah, that was a poor error. She knows it. Abbas, she can't afford those.
Great pick up from Gohar, and she's under huge pressure. Can't believe she got both those back. Well, again, that's an interesting situation.
No let.
And now it's a no-let. That's similar one to the other one, Parky,
She looks like
early in the
she's
game.
not sure what's happening here, but she looks quite a lot of pain here, Abbas.
Are you okay, Miss Abbas?
interesting to see the replay to see where Abbas was moving
Yeah.
here, but and obviously the clash has hurt her.
Well, she's got it in the ribs, hasn't she? Just an awkward movement.
Right box.
I mean, the different sizes, aren't they?
Pardon?
So her ribs are a little bit lower than Gohar's.
9-8.
Probably went into the hip. Ribs into the hip.
There's no request for a review, so
9-8.
Abbas was
Left
well
box,
aware that
sorry.
she'd moved the
Left
wrong
box.
way. Great toughness here from Gohar. 2 pickups front right. The second one, the ball was tight.
That was
glued
a
to the
brilliant
wall.
drop shot, wasn't it, from Abbas? Really tight and low. Great get. But yeah, this is where champions show their mettle, really. And Gohar's just been taking the time between points. Still a long way to go in terms of getting over the line, but we'll see. Exciting stuff here, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is just a real old
wow.
school. Get the gloves on.
Wow.
Abbas throws another punch with that boast.
And it's usually been, during this
Hand
match,
out.
it's been on the backhand
9-0.
side, but this time the forehand, no disguise, just take it in fast. Too good for Gohar.
Is that ability? Oh, it's the first time we've seen Gohar, and what a time to do it. Absolutely slamming
Hand
that
out.
straight for a winner.
9 game ball.
She's found it very difficult to hit those familiar drives, kill shots.
It's trademark Gohar, isn't it? But yeah, like you say, Johnny, just first one in the match, really, for her.
Rub. Stop. Player, stay in court, please, Ms.
Gohar
Stay in
and
court.
Abbas are
Stay
just
in court. She
absolutely
asked for
having it
review.
on there.
Stay in court. Yeah, she has. She got a review. Stay in court.
She couldn't get off court quick
Player
enough there,
review
could she?
Abbas on the not good decision.
Abbas is like, where are you going? Get back on court.
She said, almost like you're having a laugh. That was clearly good, was it? It was.
Yeah.
We're not finished yet, Parky. This game's going on. That was up.
Yeah, just caught it, I think. It wasn't a roller by any stretch of the imagination, was it? Yeah, that's good.
Good. Decision overruled. Abbas has 1 review remaining. Yes, lad.
Gohar's still going on about it. She needs to get it together
10-9
here.
game ball.
She's been so solid.
Left, right box.
8-7 down. Hasn't put a foot wrong.
Stroke to Gohar.
I said about not putting a foot wrong, and then
Level
Abbas
9,
does that.
game to
Unbelievable.
Gohar.
Just that
1
break
game
in
all.
play, massive loss of concentration. The returner serve, skewing down the middle, gave Gohar the easy stroke. Very unfortunate. Can she recover from that? Because this game is an absolute hot contest tonight. 35 minutes, exhilarating stuff. 1-1.